Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. Campuga here. We're so excited to bring you back one of these easy recipes. My agua frescas video did so well and I've been getting so many requests to try this recipe. So I wanted to bring something quick, easy, simple that you can do over the weekend. It's gonna be 3-4 major ingredients and that's it. We're gonna try something out. It's a beautiful, beautiful recipe. It's authentic. So we're super excited to try this out. Again, we are going to be doing Agua de Masapan. We're super excited about that. We're super excited to taste it. I've tasted it myself from variations of different people making it, but I'm going to try to make it myself. It's a very fresh, clean, great, I wouldn't say it's so healthy, but it's still a very good recipe for us to try. So let's jump on in to a quick Agua de Masapan. All right, so the ingredients that we are going to be needing is we're going to be needing evaporated milk, condensed milk, some cinnamon sticks. You are not going to want to try and do the powder. You're going to want to use a cinnamon stick because you are going to blend it in. You are going to be needing about 10 mazapanes. I already have some crumbled up here, but you're going to be needing about 10 mazapanes total. You're going to be needing a glass. You can use a regular cup if you like. You're going to need 2 cups of regular milk and then 2 bottled waters. So we're gonna go ahead and blend this all in. We're gonna strain it out into a pitcher. We're gonna add some water and then we'll go ahead and move forward from that. So let's get started. So we're gonna go ahead and add our liquid before we actually add in our dry, because then the dry is gonna stay at the bottom and it's not gonna mix well. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna start with our evaporated milk. We're gonna do the whole can. This can is 12 ounces of evaporated milk. We're gonna try and not cut myself again with the blender. We are gonna do pretty much the whole can, 14 ounces of condensed milk. You're more than welcome to use a little bit less. The powder is already really, really sweet, so adding the condensed milk is gonna add more sweetness, good flavor, but it's also gonna add a lot of sweetness to it. So you're gonna wanna make sure you base it off of the flavor. So you can always add half of it now, and then as you're mixing the final recipe, you're more than welcome to add more in. I myself like it fairly sweet, so I'm gonna add about 3/4 cups of this can. Okay, so I have about 1/4 cup left in there. I'm gonna do 2 cups of regular 2% milk. I have a 1/2 cup here, so I'm going to put 4 of these. And this recipe is very similar to as if we were making the liquid for the tres leches that we just did. The only difference is we are going to be adding the Mazapan flour. I'm gonna add 1 stick of a pretty thick, good size. It's about 2 inches of a cinnamon stick. And then I'm gonna add my 10 cubes of, or 10 rounds of Mazapan powder. All right, let's go ahead and blend this together. We will blend this for about 2 minutes and we will be done. So let's blend this for 2 minutes. Alrighty, our Mazapan, Agua de Masapan is done, just the base itself. So let's go ahead and take this off. We're gonna go ahead and strain this into a pitcher, and then we're gonna add some water to that. So without having to open up the lid, I'm gonna open up our little hole here, and I'm just gonna pour this into a strainer to catch the rest of either the cinnamon stick or anything that wasn't blended up fully will stay in the strainer, and the rest will go straight into the pitcher here. Alrighty, just like that. So we're gonna let this continue to strain just a little bit. You can grab your spatula and kind of mix it in there. I wouldn't go too rough because you don't want anything to kind of pass through. If you see that there's some liquid stuck in there, it's because it's probably clogged. So if you just move this around lightly, you'll end up seeing that you have a little bit of the cinnamon left over on there. And you just need to move it around like this and everything will drain out from itself. So we got a pretty good decent amount of pulp left over, which is great. And you're gonna wanna keep that in there. You're not gonna wanna add it because you're gonna wanna make as smooth as possible of a liquid. The next thing you are gonna do is you're gonna add 2 bottles of water. Now, two bottles of water might not fit into this thing. So we're gonna start with 1 and see where it goes. And then I can sweeten it up as I go as well. So I got about 2.5 bottles of water in there. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna mix this up now. And then I'm gonna taste it little by little before I add some water in ice, in a glass. I'm gonna stir this up, taste it, see what it tastes like. And if I need to add a little bit more sweetness, I can always add some more condensed milk into that. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a red cup just to get a taste out of it. To me, it is perfect. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna grab some ice in this glass and pour it up. Perfect. Hope you enjoy this quick, simple recipe. We'll see you next week. Have a good one. After you do your agua de masapan, you are more than welcome to break up one more of these mazapanes to add as a rim. I'm gonna show you now how to do the adult version of if you wanna do this for your friends, you wanna do something different for a night out with the girls or the guys. Try something different, maybe having a taco Mexican night and you want to add a nice drink. You're more than welcome to. So I'm going to go ahead and crumble up one more of these mazapanes. I'm going to go ahead and grab a cup, a regular glass cup. You can have a plastic cup, you can have any kind of cup. And what you're going to go ahead and do is you are going to grab a plate and you're going to add a little bit of your condensed milk to the plate. And what you're going to do with this condensed milk is you're going to use it like if you were putting lime on the rim of your cup. And then you're going to add some of the mazapan to the rim. And then you're going to go ahead and dip that into your mazapan flour or candy, whatever you want to call it. So you have a nice mazapan rim. I'm going to go ahead and add some ice to this. Just like that. And the way you can go ahead and make this a little bit different, more adult version, is I'm going to go ahead and put some rum chata in here. Of course, make sure you're only drinking this if you're 21 and over. So I'm going to put about a shot of rum chata. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the agua de masapan. And then I'm going to add a stick of cinnamon for garnish. An easy way of making a quick, simple campuga recipe and an adult version. Hope you enjoy. See you later, parents. Have a good one.